All right, welcome back to another great presentation. Today, we're going to cover the 8 keys to veteran success, going the extra mile for you. This campaign was started by President Barack Obama to ensure that colleges and universities knew what it took to help veterans and active military members succeed. Uh, Only about 2,000 schools enrolled in this. It is voluntary. So this is going to be one of those important aspects for you to remember when making a decision on which school to enroll in if you are a veteran or an active duty service member. So before I get too far into this, let me introduce myself. My name's Lute. I'm with the American Business and Technology University. This information is generic. It can be used for any school. We are always available to help, whether you decide to enroll at our school or not. This information is available. There's our phone number, our website. You can get a hold of us, and we are happy to answer questions for you. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that you have the right information to make a sound decision. We are very confident that ABTU does everything they can. We go above and beyond to make sure that your transition is smooth. But I hope this information helps you should you decide that another school is better for you. So let's get started. This information came from the website put on by the Department of Education called the 8 Keys to Veteran Success. Simply go to Google, type that in, and just look for the ed.gov address. And that's how you can make sure that's a credible source. And it should look just like this. So the first one of these 8 keys asks the school to create a culture of trust and connectedness across the campus community to provide and promote well-being and success for veterans. And what this basically means is that school administrators and staff get together, understand the uniqueness and the challenges, and teach each other about how to make sure that we are doing everything we can to promote success for veterans and active duty service members and accommodate some of the unique situations that you may come across. The second one is to ensure consistent and sustained support from school leadership. And this is very, very easy to do. Just making sure that leadership is aware and empowers their staff and seeks feedback from veteran students to make sure they're doing the best they can to support you. Number 3 is implement an early alert system to ensure all veterans receive academic, career, and financial advice before challenges become overwhelming. A good school should be doing this for all students. It is especially important for veterans, and this is why you want to enroll at a school that has a dedicated coordinator that is familiar with veterans, or maybe is a veteran themselves, or has at least worked with the VA for several years and understands the ins and outs of things like the GI Bill and needing to take breaks and come back due to training if you're enlisted or if you're a reservist. So this is key, and you want to get with a school that understands these challenges and has some things in place to detect them. Number 4 is coordinate and centralize school efforts for all veterans together with the creation of designated space for them, even if it's limited in size. Now, this is not always the case if you're attending the schools online. The majority of veterans attend schools online just because of the challenges of commuting to campus. So what this really means is that there are groups, there are chat sessions, there are chat forums. There's an opportunity for you to connect with other veterans, with school administrators, and even graduates that are veterans, to help get you the best information that you can. Number 5 is asking schools to collaborate on local communities and organizations, including government agencies, to align and coordinate various services for veterans. This can be just as simple as a very active career services department that understands the uniqueness of an active military or veteran resume and connecting with communities, organizations, and businesses to educate them on what it means and how to coordinate that into specific job skills. This is very important because a lot of companies don't know this. So you want to make sure you're enrolling somewhere that gets it, that can help you, and that has the appropriate connections to influence other people, and that are just aligned with great organizations that support veterans. Number 6 is utilize a uniform set of data tools to collect and track information on veterans, including demographics, retention, and degree completion. Now, of course, if you want your information to remain anonymous, you can certainly request that with any school. But I think the key here is that the VA wants schools to acknowledge and recognize when active duty service members and veterans are enrolled, and wants to keep the data and track them separately So we can see any trends, we can help out, we can make changes, and we can report that information back. Again, some veterans, some active duty service members like to remain anonymous while they're in school, and that's certainly fine too. But this just makes schools aware that they should be doing this to help create better programs for veterans and active duty service members. Number 7 is provide comprehensive professional development for faculty and staff on issues and challenges unique to veterans. This can be just as simple as understanding that an active duty service member may frequently come and go from class, and training the staff and faculty on how to handle that. This can also mean training staff and faculty on how to understand prior experience from veterans and active duty service members, and how that translates into classroom experience, and just being able to understand where a student starts information-wise when they come into a class. The number 8 key here is to develop systems that ensure sustainability of effective practices for veterans. One great way that ABTU does this is veterans working at the school, feedback from alumni, tutors and coordinators that are former students that are also veterans. It's really great when an institution embraces that community and brings veterans in to be a part of it. Then policies, procedures, even things as simple as the paperwork to be enrolled and the graduation process, kind of fitting around what you're comfortable with and what veterans are comfortable with. It's a great way for a school to develop those practices for veterans. So these, again, are the key things you should be asking your school when you're getting enrolled to make sure. Let me just end telling you a little bit about ABTU. One of the reasons we release these videos is because we get a lot of these questions, or we hear some frustrations from students that have difficulty finding this information out until they get on the phone with one of our coordinators. At our school, everything sort of revolves around you. We've gone the extra mile. Everything from our payment plans to our paperwork, everything we do sort of fits what we expect to be a comfortable and convenient process for you, while we deliver 100% focused quality education to you, and make sure that you're getting the most from your prior experience and learning new skills that are going to translate into a career. We want your transition to be a smooth one should you choose to attend ABTU. The majority of our population, over 70%, is military affiliated, so we understand some of the uniqueness, the challenges. We understand the intricacies of the GI Bill. Most of our students come from word of mouth, and we're very proud of that. We offer a debt-free education. We do everything we can to help you with that, and we are ready to help and serve you. If you have any questions, feel free to head over to our website, abtu.edu. You can chat with us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we're always ready to help you anytime we can. Thanks, and have a great day.